Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Ace of Arrows and the Breath of Life. And, when I was meditating on this, I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, great. This is a new beginning. It's a new opportunity to breathe life into something, okay? With this being in arrows, this is, thought process, intellect, creative plans type of thing. And I was thinking, based on what we've gone through here with the Page of Vessels and this Page of Stones and the Knight of Bows and, these people talking to you on your quest, with the struggle that you had and then, finding the abundance. What this card tells me is that, it breathes vitality of life into the quest that you're on, all right? Or the quest that, on your spiritual path, because, to me, this eight of arrows, started it with your spiritual path, okay? And, anytime that we start something new, it becomes a challenge, it becomes an obstacle, it becomes a struggle. But the more we do it, all right, the easier it gets, and it's not, no longer a struggle. And then you had the Six of Bows abundance pop up the next day after that. So by breathing life into a thought and seeing it through to creation, what you do is you touch the universe, okay? And your spirit guides your thoughts around, whatever it is, around this plan or, a process or a program, whatever, okay? It's that new thought process, and by reaching out to the universe, all right, you're able to get insight from your masters and your angels and your, the ones that, moved on before you. That thought process that comes along, even though you may be thinking it, somebody may take it up for you, all right, and you'll be part of that plan. All right, and that's how you can help create things going on. Now, remember, we had the Knight of Bows down there yesterday, all right, and he's asking, which opportunity are you seizing in this situation? Okay, with this new thought process coming along, okay, how are you seizing it? Where do you need to take things slower? I think is what I talked about yesterday. So here you are sitting at this fire, the Six of Bows abundance. All right, and the Page of Stones, shows up, and the Knight of Bows shows up, and the Page of Stones is, what do you need to learn from this situation? As you're thinking things through, as you're breathing life into a new project, what can you learn from it? How is this going to be able to, move forward? All right, this must be clear. Your thoughts must be clear and with purpose. Okay. They have to be to the point where there's no clouded thinking, okay? Because as you're breathing life into this, all right, you want clarity on what's going on. And that Knight of Bows asks you, with that is, are you seizing this opportunity in this situation? Or, yes, or I think it says, where do you need to go slower? Think everything through. Make sure it's crystal clear in your mind for your, those thought processes and for the purpose. Be aware of any impulses that you may have. And again, that's where that fox comes up, because he can be impatient. He can be spontaneous, okay? Be aware of those impulses or issues of need. When you're thinking through that process, you got to think both the positive and the negative, all right? You have to think of how to move forward, as well as what happens if I stay where I'm at, right? Sometimes these thought processes will come to you in dreams, reminding you to move forward. Other times they just might come to you in a vision, all right? The universe has a plan for all, and the need is to have that confidence to pursue your thoughts into action, okay? So having crystal clarity, understanding where you want to go with these thoughts, okay? Understanding where you want to go by breathing life into a project, okay? is representative of what this card is. Now the Fox also asks, what details are you ignoring? What do you need to look at? With this being such a clear and precise thought process, you want to make sure that that you have clear, concise information, clear, concise data. All right. The Page of Stones is also asking, what data do you need to make a good decision? These two cards, fall hand in hand with what's going on. So, 6 days ago, the Stoat showed up and is asking, or the Otter, who's offering you an opportunity? Maybe your boss or somebody's offering you an opportunity and you struggled with it, okay? And you struggled to the point where you just, I just need to take some time, all right? And you looked around and you said, I can do this. I've got the abundance in project making. I got the abundance in resources. I know I can do this. What do you need to learn from this situation? From the links. And then the Knight of Bows that asks you, where do you need to go slower? On this quest. Slow down that thought process. Think about it. Think about what's happening. Okay. You've got this time where you're sitting back at this campfire with the Six of Bows abundance. Okay. You got the 2 pages which are learners. Okay. And they're giving you, they're advising you in such a way that, what more can you learn from this? What more can you learn from this struggle that you had? What more can you learn from, this abundance that you have as you're putting it into, materialism, okay? Or where you need to let your feelings show, right? That's what that Page of Vessels was talking about. So here you come to this, you make this campfire after struggling, and, they're talking to you. Say, what? Where do you need to let your feelings show in the struggle? Where do you need to, learn from the situation? Okay? And then the Knight of Bows sits down with you and kind of says the same thing. In order for you to, begin this quest, okay, you need to have, the foresight to look at the details. Look at the opportunity. Look at the, are you going too fast? Where do you need to slow down? And during that process of talking with the pages and talking with this knight, all right, you come up with this brilliant idea. And you're like, what? I have this idea, guys. This is what I want to do. And it's that fresh thought. It's that fresh process. How do you put this into action? How do you see it through to creation? You reach out to the universe. Okay, you reach out to your spirit guides. You have the confidence to pursue those thoughts into action. And take it to the next step. So there you have it. That's today's card of the day. Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.